Hello and thank you for watching. This is STSC back again with LEGO Transformers Transmetal Sluginator.
It's the summer of Slug.
It's the summer of Slug.
The Summer of Slug celebration continues as I just couldn't stop at one Sluginator. Here we have Sluginator in his Transmetal form. This was actually built for the upcoming community mock theme that RR Slugger will be running this summer, which I hear may be announced soon. I won't spoil anything, but the prompt for the theme made me wonder what a transmetalized version of Sluginator would look like, and this is what I ended up with. Right off the bat, obviously I've gone with an approximation of the Rock Raiders color scheme for this version of Sluginator. Unfortunately, I had to use the modern versions of gray and brown, as I relied on modern pieces to build him. Even with the incorrect shades, I do still think he looks great. Bringing in the OG Sluginator for comparison, you can see the Transmetal upgrade has increased his size considerably, making him a much chunkier slug than before. Of course, being a Transmetal, he also has a bonus vehicle mode, so it's time to transform. Here we have Sluginator in his Slug Dragster mode, or Slugster for short. It's maybe not the most fully formed vehicle mode, but considering he is a Transmetal, I think that's pretty appropriate. In this mode, he kinda reminds me of a Zelax racer, with the slug head poking out like a pilot. In front of his head, you'll also see the one major departure from the Rock Raiders color scheme. I just had to give him a little windshield. But unfortunately, I didn't have a piece that would fit that role in either of the Rock Raiders trans colors, so I had to use some trans brown. Is it out of place on a Rock Raiders build? Yeah. Is it still a really fun detail? Definitely. In the back, he's got a big engine, repping the Transmetal chrome with some very shiny grills. All around, I think this is a super fun mode, and I can just imagine it zooming through caves on Planet U. But that's all there is to say about it, so it's time to transform. Here we have Sluginator in his bot mode, where he's beefed up quite a bit. The Transmetal transformation has completely reworked his proportions. Honestly, I think it feels a little less characterful now, but the benefit is an increase in detail and complexity. His legs are formed from the tail of the slug, or the front of the dragster, with the very tip folding back to be his heels. I've added some energized trans neon green knee pads to spruce his legs up a bit. The arms were the back of the slug, and in this mode they're a bit awkward to pose, as they're kinda locked behind the large shoulder pads, which honestly is my least favorite part of this upgrade. Speaking of the shoulder pads, they're formed from the front of the slug, splitting in half, forming these large shells of armor. Something about that use of animal kibble just feels very Beast Wars to me. Just like before, Sluginator's robot head is the slug head. And once again, I think that's perfect. Bringing in the OG Sluginator for comparison one last time, you can see he hit a serious growth spurt and is nearly a whole head taller. Once again, I want to urge you all to check out RR Slugger's videos. These two Robo-Slugs wouldn't exist without his videos and the inspiration they've given me. So if you want to have a good time watching some LEGO content, definitely check them out. But I guess now there's only one question remaining. What would a Transmetal 2 Sluginator look like? I might have to answer that question another day. But that's all I have for now. So, I'll see you next time.